Good morning. Hi, Lady Blue coming at you live this morning, giving God the praise and the glory for another day. And I thank God for just waking us up this morning. I thank Him for everything He's done for us. I truly thank Him for our blessings. I thank Him for the healings, processes, the deliverance, and the miracles that took place this week. Well, I have also a guest with me tonight, a young lady that helped me out with a little stuff on my YouTube channel, must I say. And very intelligent woman, okay? Let's not get that twisted. But also a godly woman. So I also want to say to you before we start that, I want to talk about this topic where that miracles. People believe in miracles still. And all of y'all out there that understand me and know where I'm coming from, and you know that God has worked some miracles in your life, and He's truly been on your side day by day and brought you through some hard times and trials and tribulations that you didn't think you would make it through. Because life daily is a struggle. And we all fall short of the glory of God. And sometimes life don't seem fair to some people. So I want to say, because that some people don't think life feels fair to them, I want to know, how do y'all feel about it? Before I voice my opinion about it, because I know sometimes we just have those moments where everything is just not the way we want it. We want the stuff when we want it. And sometimes it just don't work that way all the time. But anyway, I want to introduce you to my guest. And I'm going to start asking some questions now. And I'm going to start asking her. And I'm going to introduce you to this beautiful woman. I'll say her name is Miss Kilo. Okay, you heard that? Kilo. That's blowing low, low. I'm always with jokes. Okay, Miss Kilo, I would like to know how you feel about life. And do you think sometimes things is fair to you in life, or do you feel as though that sometimes it's not fair?
Well, I have a strong opinion on fairness in life, period. I feel like sometimes life can be fair, and I think it can't be fair. But I think that once you get a chance to not give up and just keep going and believing in yourself and just keep listening to that voice in your head that say keep going no matter what, it'll all balance out. You still need that moment where you feel like it ain't fair, so you can appreciate the moment when you do get it, that it is fair. And sometimes you do need to have that moment where you experience life after hell, then broke loose, and just enjoy it for that moment or wherever it comes. So regardless if it's a bad moment or a good moment, I just always think keep going, no matter what.
Ah, did you hear that? I think that was beautiful, a good answer, because I really agree with her on that. Never give up so easily on life terms, because you don't never know when your breakthrough is about to come through. So if you keep going, there's always a brighter day and a better day. There always a time that God reached down from the deep blue sky and He touches you and lifts you up higher and higher. He don't leave you on that pedestal where you feel less than a human being should feel or less than any person should feel. He's comforting you. He's the comforter. That's what I'm going to say. He's the comforter. And what I mean by He's the comforter, He's the Father. He's Jesus Christ. He's everything. He's Emmanuel. He loves you. He guides you. He carries you along the way. Everybody have a spiritual angel watches over top of them. And God, angels that watches over top of us, directs us. Sometimes in the right direction, but sometimes we want to take another direction. So, with that being said, that's what I mean by life terms. It's for the good and sometimes for the bad. But when it all fall down, it always turn out good. It equals itself out. It takes that U-turn. Okay? So that's why I say never give up and never say never. Because all things is possible. You don't know. One day you might be a star. Who knows where you're going in life? No one knows but you and God where you headed at in your direction. Now, the next topic that I want to talk about is what's going on out here today. How do people feel about what's going on out here today in the world? I know a lot of people is happy that Trump is out of the chair. I know they glad that mess is over with. But when are we going back to churches? When is everybody getting back to church? How many people miss going to church? How many people love going to church? I mean, how many want their life back to normal? Because some people, they don't think their life is back to normal yet. Because their jobs and certain things that they done lost, their homes or whatever that's been taken from them during the process of this COVID-19. So we've been through some chronicle times, and these were some difficult situations that we had to stay prayed up and ask God to fight our battles. But it took a team, and that's what does it. Prayer works. I want you to know that prayer works. I truly believe in prayer. And I truly believe that if you pray and ask God for guidance, He will sooner or later give it to you. Now, I'm going to turn back to my guest. And I'm going to ask that the same question. How do you feel about all the stuff that was going on in COVID-19 and about the people losing their jobs and different things of that nature? Give me your opinion.
Well, I felt like it was very hard for others. A lot of people came and talked to me, which I was one in that situation, but I'd rather not talk about too much of my situation. But I know that it was hard for a lot of people, especially me, but I still kept pushing through everything and still believing. I lost a couple friends along the way, but I kept on going. And I really, really, really felt like it was really hard on a lot of people. I felt their emotions. I felt my own emotions. I stayed strong. I kept the self-motivation, the self-love going for other people that needed that motivation. I did the best I could for my friends and my family around me, calling and reaching out to everybody. But I know it was pretty hard on people. It's the same way it was pretty hard on me. I had a little bit of fun. I enjoyed it. I got to know a little bit of people along the way. But I just know it was hard, really, really, really hard. And I just pray that eventually everybody get out of it. And the ones that took the major loss, that God just really blessed them. So I just want to say, whoever going through it and whoever didn't go through it, I still ask God to bless y'all too. And bless the ones that did go through it. And myself.
Ah, thank you, thank you. That was a beautiful speech because she spoke from the heart, and that's what I love, the truth and the situation. When you can speak from your heart and you can tell people exactly how you feel, and you can say what you've been through also in your experience during the process. That's a hard situation to talk about because it takes you back to a lot of time where that some people don't want to remember. Some people don't want to think about it. But for her to give that and voice that opinion at a time like this, I think that was very brave for her. So we're going to give her a hands up. We're going to give her some claps. We're going to show her some love. And every one of y'all that's out there that love us, please keep watching Lady Blue. You never know what I'm going to talk about. You never know my topic. And you never know who's going to be on the show. God bless you. Have a good morning.